I never knew that Loom, I'm using Loom as a platform, so I never knew Loom recorded with a mass time of 5 minutes. So the first one was just introduction. The second one will dive deep into data exploration. Okay, let me expand this. Okay, about data exploration, I never knew what the data set was about, so I had to explore it first. Know that you provided you with two data sets. The first was the annual and the second one was the predicted. So I had to just inspect the data set by finding the looking taking a glance at the first few rows, then first few rows of the first data set, then the second data set. Okay, I had to look into data types, null count. Okay, after that I realized that this data set was about the no ano there was about the manual annotation. This was image detection task of which the first data set was about the manual annotation where images were manually annotated, and the second one was where the defects in the images were predicted by the system. So in first into cleaning, but before cleaning I had to inspect. So it had no null. I checked for null values. There was no null values. I checked for the duplicate records, no duplicate records as you can see here. I went direct to find unary columns. Okay, there were columns that had one value across all rows. Like for the prediction class, another one is the label and the defect class ID. Okay, you can see this value uh, runs across all rows for this label column. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Okay, but after googling it, I found it was cell, a microbe. Okay, I went forward into dropping the unary columns because they won't help me into any other part analysis. Okay, you see I dropped the unary columns and I dropped the other one. Now I just stop this. Okay, I went into the visualization and explored the confidence in the generated images, the confidence score. There is another confidence score. So there was most of the images had a very low score. Then at the medium score to less images, the least, and the maximum confidence score a little more confidence. So we can see the nature of our system. It has just less confidence in generating the defects, finding the defects. Okay, I went forward to look how the manually where the defects appeared in the images and where they were labeled manually and where the system labeled. Okay, as you can see here, most of the manual edited image appeared at the top left corner. Here are the defects, but most of the defects are here. Now, if you see also the system generated defects, were found at the top left corner. Those they are different shape, but almost the same location. Okay, now I need to find out where the manual defect, they were annotated manually. People found less defects for one image. There are less defects compared to the what system found. System found more defects than the manual. Okay. Cleaning the